Hey gang. Well, Halloween is pretty much done and over with. Of course, it pretty much rained here all day and most of the night. Although, well, it didn't really start picking up rain till I think about around 5:30, 6 o'clock, somewhere around in there. And I don't know if a lot of kids went trick or treating around here or not, but from what I read and heard, a lot of places around here were having Halloween parties for the kids. They couldn't go trick or treating, so that was pretty nice. That was pretty cool. And I would have loved to have gone trick or treating, maybe score some Hershey's cookies and cream bars, or Reese's peanut butter cups, something. But no, they don't want to hand them out to people like me because they sit there and go, "You have facial hair, you're too old." I go, "Doggone, and I should have shaved. I knew I should have shaved." But I also want to say, real quick, to everybody out there who checked out Schlocktoberfest 2017, hope you guys like the videos. And again, I hope I can do it again next year. And to any of you out there who doubted that Bigfoot versus zombies exist, well, it wasn't a joke. It's a real movie. And oh my God, if you come across it, I warned you. Okay. But let's get to the matter at hand. And recently, fellow YouTuber TheWickerBoy tagged me in a video. And I gotta say that when I get tagged in these videos, I always feel very flattered and I always feel honored to be tagged. But then there are sometimes I have to try and answer questions that I have no idea how to answer them. So I still try to do the video as best I can, but there are just certain questions that I'm going, "Wait, what? I don't understand what that's all about," or I've never watched that show or something like that. So, like if they were to say, it's like, who on The Walking Dead would you team up with to take out zombies? And I'd be like, I haven't watched The Walking Dead since not even the end of season 1, so I couldn't tell you. So besides I got out of that show a long time ago. So yeah, you probably see my point. But of course, I'm going to tag some people on this one. But I think we're supposed to tag 8 or 10. But I'm going to kind of think outside the box on this one. And Wickerboy, I hope that's cool with you, man. I'm not really 100% sure who originated this, but I will give them credit. They did give some pretty good questions. So, and of course, I put the questions in the description. So if you guys want to partake in it, you'll know the questions and all that. So, okay, number 1. If you could name your child after a video game character. Honestly, I haven't played any video games in a really, really, really long time. I think the last video game I played was probably Wii Bowling. And I think calling our child Bowling Ball or Pinhead or anything like that, well, yeah, that probably wouldn't be a good idea. I kind of got out of playing video games a long, long time ago. They started feeling like they were just being repetitive, and it seemed like every time I saw a trailer for a new video game coming out, I would sit there and just go, what, Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, because it all started looking the same to me, So I can't really answer that question because, again, I haven't played video games in a really, really, really long time. I love playing fun games and fighting games, but like ultimately over time, it just video games are just like, oh, there's that. Okay. Question number 2: favorite childhood food. Oh, this is probably gonna get me a lot of hate for saying this, but Brussels sprouts. That's something my wonderful, beautiful wife Sarah and I have in common. We both love Brussels sprouts. When I was a kid, and I really wish I had the picture to show you guys. I remember when my dad put a plate full of food in front of me on a little TV tray, and there were Brussels sprouts on there. And Dad's rule was always, I try it once. If you don't like it, never try it again. And he took the picture right after I ate some Brussels sprouts, had a big smile on my face, and he was like, "Do you like them?" I was like, "Oh, love them." So yeah, I guess I could say Brussels sprouts. Still eat them to this day. What can I say? I'm crazy. Number 3: which childhood book still holds up today? Green Eggs and Ham, I think. It's still entertaining to me. I admit sometimes I'll just look through that book and just kind of remember when I was a little doc, reading it, enjoying it, and everything like that. And Yeah. So, yeah, green eggs and ham, I guess. Question 4. The Simpsons, Rick and Morty or Family Guy? Rick and Morty I never could really get into, honestly. The animation is amazing, I will give it that much, but as far as the show goes, never really was a fan. Caught a couple episodes. Rick, I think, is the professor-looking dude. His constant belching was getting on my nerves, so I said, "No, I'm not going to watch this anymore. If this is what they're going to do, it's like, no, you know." And besides, he kind of looks like an animated Emmett Brown from Back to the Future. Only he probably stuck his finger in a light socket and shocked his hair up. So yeah. Family Guy. I stopped watching that show a long time ago because, quite honestly, it seemed like the show was just was trying to do everything it could to offend more and more people. Its gross out humor was starting to become too much to handle. Their 80s references were starting to get really annoying, and their running gags that would just go on far too long. I just, and at the end of pretty much every episode, it's like nobody learns a lesson. Everybody's still the same annoying characters that they have been, and the whole abuse towards Meg that's a running joke that just became really old really fast too. So yeah, Family Guy. So I'm gonna say The Simpsons. Some people say the show has not been the same since a certain season, but you just kind of have to take the good with the bad. Every show that goes on for 15, 20, 30 years, they're going to have good seasons, they're going to have bad seasons, they're going to have good episodes, they're going to have bad episodes. I admit The Simpsons can sometimes do episodes where it's repetitive as well. But there are just some episodes that I look at and I see who the main focus is on. If it's like, say, Lisa, like, oh, this isn't going to be good. Because a lot of Lisa episodes are not very enjoyable. Homer episodes are always fun to watch. Bart, it's always like Bart falls for a girl, or Bart pulls a prank that goes wrong, or Bart and Marge. It's like, okay, this has been done to death. Let's move on. So I'm going to go with The Simpsons on that one. Number 5, what actor would best narrate your life? Morgan Freeman. Because even the boring parts of my life, I think he would make him sound pretty doggone interesting. And he's about the only guy I could think of. I mean, he's got a great, or James Earl Jones. I mean, that guy's got an awesome voice too. I like his voice. So I got to go with Morgan Freeman or James Earl Jones. That's about all I can do. But hopefully James Earl Jones won't end it with, "This is CNN," because I'll be going, really? Seriously? Come on. I don't know if any of you will get that joke or not. Number 6, which horror character do you relate to the most? Probably Jason Voorhees. Because a lot of people, feel intimidated by me because, they always sit there and say, "You're a big, quiet guy." And I'm going, yeah, it's kind of like Jason Voorhees. Except then when they did let him talk, he said some of the dumbest lines ever. But yeah, I guess I could say Jason Voorhees, but I'm not going into forest and stopping people from having premarital sex and all that other stuff and doing all the stuff Jason does. But, I'm not too bent on revenge for anything. So, it's all good. Number 7, Rainbows or unicorns? I've seen rainbows. I haven't seen unicorns. So there you go. So Rainbows. And I've done videos on rainbows. If I ever see a real-life unicorn, nobody's going to believe me, even if I record it, because I can sit there and go, "That's a white horse with a fake horn on it," so you're not fooling anybody. And besides, that's one of those twirly candy things. So, yeah. Number 8, what movie that you watched as a child would you like to see remade today? Nothing. I am tired of remakes. I'm just so sick of remakes. They kind of sort of remade Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, which is a movie I still enjoy to this day. When they remade it to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I'm sorry, gang, I didn't care for it. I think Tim Curry's a great director, but I think that movie was it should have just been left alone. A lot of people say, well, it's more to the book. Well, that's fine, but I enjoyed Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. But as far as any movies I've enjoyed since childhood, it seems like they're getting remade. and they're crap. So, yeah. So just, Hollywood should learn one of these days. Stop doing remakes. Nobody likes them. I know you're just trying to cash in on something that somebody comes along and has no original script, and they sit there and they go, let's just redo this from the 80s, the 70s, the 60s, something like that. So, yeah. Number 9, British or American accents. I'm cool with both. I'm all right with both of them. I'll watch a movie with an all-British cast, watch a movie with an all-American cast. I'm cool with it either way. As long as the plot is something that's got my attention, I will definitely watch it. But most American movies kind of feel like you're watching the same thing over and over and over again. So, yeah. And number 10, more zombies or no zombies? I'm kind of on the fence about that one, honestly. When it comes to zombie movies, I can watch a couple of them, but if it's done right, I can enjoy it. But I don't want to see, in a horror genre. I mean, zombies are my favorite horror genre, but there can be too much. But I'm not saying stop with the zombie movies. If you're going to do a zombie movie, do it right. Don't give us the same old plot. Government experiment goes wrong. The dead walk the earth again. It's like, been done to death. Just give us something like Night of the Creeps. That was interesting. That was a very fun movie. So yeah. So like I said, just not so many. I guess I could say. Just give us a fair amount, and then don't overdo it. So yeah. All right. Well, I want to thank TheWickerBoy for tagging me in his video and these 10 questions again. I will have them in the description, and I hope you guys will partake in this. And again, I'm going to pretty much just I'm tagging all my subscribers. If you guys want to partake in it, want to do a video response, cool deal. If you want to just leave a comment down below, that's cool too. I can't really pick 8 people because I feel like it wouldn't be fair. So to all my subscribers, if you want to partake in this, please do. And love to hear what you guys got. Video response, comment, whichever one you guys want to do. All right, well, I'm going to get on out of here and get on back to the house before the storm hits again. So thanks for watching, everybody. Thank you to TheWickerBoy. Please go check out his channel, subscribe to his videos, and hey, if you like my videos, always feel free to subscribe. So I will see you guys later. Hope you guys had an awesome Halloween. Thanks for watching, everybody, and as always, stay strong and rock on.